Hey guys, so I'm back again. We got some more tea that we're gonna dive into, and right now this is in regards to the Joe Budden's podcast. So we are going to read what is going on between Joe, Rory, and Maul. Like, them my guys. I don't understand what's going on. So I have a couple of questions here lined out, and then I'm going to give them some positive messages at the end. Y'all know how we do. So we're going to get right into it, okay? So first things first. How does Joe really feel about Rory and Maul? Okay, Spirit is telling me to pull 3 cards. Okay. The first card flew out. Okay, y'all. So I want y'all to see the cards that came out, so y'all will know that I'm not just saying this. So the first thing is Joe feels like he's protecting his money right now. He's protecting the brand. He also feels like he's overly helped them, okay? And now he wants to go into hiding and really out of the way because he feels like they've locked him out. So the Hermit card makes him feel like they pushed him out, okay? So these are Joe's real feelings. So if you guys are following this, these are Joe's real feelings. He's protecting the brand. He's overly helped them. And now he feels like they shunned him away, like he's locked out of what's going on with them, okay? So what is Rory's angle? What is he trying to accomplish by getting Joe to show him the books? What is Rory trying to accomplish? Okay, y'all. So, for one, Rory wants to improve his life all around the board, okay? He's coming in a positive way, but he is trying to progress in his career, okay? He feels like he has lost money, and he feels he deserves more, okay? There is a woman behind him pushing this. And I would take it as being his girlfriend, fiance, or something like that. She is pushing these actions. She is pushing these actions, okay? How does Rory feel about Joe? He feels like Joe is very dominant. He feels like Joe doesn't listen. He feels like Joe is going to be in his own way of destruction. So Joe got a lot of swords, how he feels about Joe, which is kind of like confrontation, always a problem, really manipulative, you know. But he also feels like Joe is his boss, okay? So he does feel like Joe's the boss. He's not questioning if Joe is the boss, but he feels like Joe's way of communicating is hurtful and devastating and rude, and he feels like Joe can manipulate the situation a lot, but he also feels like Joe is kind of like being unreasonable in this. However, there is still love and care because he realizes what Joe has done for him, okay? So Joe, it's not necessarily saying he's the Queen of Pentacles, but Joe's energy is of he's a father, right? But he has like this mothering energy. So I want y'all to really get this. A guy can be a father, but he can still possess the femininity to have the mothering energy where he tries to make sure everything is okay. So Rory knows that that Joe is his protector and he's giving and he's protecting him from certain things and he's overly doing things, but there is still whispers from a woman that he deserves more or that he's not getting his due just, okay? How does Maul feel about Joe? Spirit is saying 3 cards again. He feels like Joe is the boss too. Look, same card. He feels like Joe is the boss. He feels like Joe is dominant. This also signifies that they're all having a power struggle with Joe. Okay, so this card signifies that there is a very big power struggle between the 3 of them, okay? Because everybody wants to be in charge. So it's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Basically, that's the case. But he also acknowledges that Joe brings in the money and that Joe is giving to him. He acknowledges that. And he also feels like Joe is the more famous one. So people are going to side with Joe a little bit more, but we all know that that's not the case because people love to hate Joe Budden. So we know that that's not the case. With this situation with Rory, he's taking a leap of faith, okay? He's taking a leap of faith in following Rory's lead, but he does not hate Joe. He actually loves him as a friend. I mean, he actually feels like they're a family and they get money together, and he just wants peace amongst the family. That's kind of Maul's position in all of this, okay? Is Joe cheating them out of money? So y'all, I had 5 cards fly out, okay? Joe is not cheating them out of money, but they could be making more. So let me explain this to you. Joe is messing up certain deals that could make them more money, okay? So you see the family money here, the heartbreak after, all of the good news that comes into them. But however, Joe is at the forefront, and if he's not getting the proper recognition, he's turning it away. So he's controlling the narrative of the deals that come in because he has the final say. So he's not cheating them out of money, but sometimes his position or how he feels about how a company is doing something, they feel can hinder them out of money. And the spirits feel like there have been deals that have been placed on the table that Joe has hindered them from because of his position. So let me just say it like this. Joseph's attitude about certain things are non-negotiable. When sometimes he doesn't get how to ride with the terms, grow and make his own terms. He wants it his way right then and there. And if it doesn't go that way, he's not taking the deal, which is indeed taking money from their pockets. Not intentionally, but unbeknownst to himself, okay? So no, he's not cheating them out of money as in being a scammer, but he's basically like, his position sometimes is stopping the bag, okay? Will the Joe Budden podcast survive? Okay. Right now, the spirits are saying that it's a 50-50 chance that it could, but this is definitely a learning experience for them, because I got the death card, which is the transition card. So this is not death to the podcast. This is a learning experience. They genuinely love each other. All three of them. They love each other a lot. But right now they need time alone to really reevaluate what they want. So I will not say that this is the end of the podcast. I will say that I know that Joe said that, but he's very emotional. His feelings are hurt. And sometimes when his feelings are hurt, he don't know how to really express himself in the right way. And he can say things that could be very hurtful, because that's just his way. And it's not something that he's proud of, but it's definitely something that he's working on. Okay? So we ain't gonna say that this is over. We're gonna say right now everything is still in the balance. Everybody hasn't made up their mind, so we're not gonna say yes, this is the end of the podcast. Right now, everybody needs to take time to themselves to recenter and to reevaluate. So we're gonna get some positive messages in regard to these three men, okay? And first we are going to do Maul. We're gonna do Maul first. Let's get Maul some positive messages. He already had one card jump out, so we're gonna keep that there. Maul. First card that jumped out of the deck. Adjustments are required. Adjustments are required in your life, Maul. You're gonna have to make some changes. Luck is on your side, Maul. The universe favors you. You have a good heart. You're a good person. Maul, you are good enough. You are good enough, okay? So those are some things that Spirit wants you to know about yourself. And I want to speak to adjustments are required. All of you guys are going to have to humble yourself in order to make this work. But you guys are a team. Joe is the boss, and it kind of sucks when your boss is like your friend, but he is your boss. And in reality, you can't go in a job and ask them to see their bookkeeping, because there are different levels in a business, okay? So adjusting that attitude, Maul, and really looking at it from all sides is going to be required in order for you to make a sound decision, okay? All right, next up, let's do Rory. Let's get some positive messages for Rory. Okay, Rory. I have 3 cards for you. It's time to release negativity, Rory. Okay? It's time to release negativity. A new start is coming for you, Rory. And confidence will be your key to success. Okay? All right. As far as Rory goes, a friendship lies in the balance. I know that you love Joe, and I know that you love Maul, and I know that you love what you do, because I see your way. But there are some underlying issues between you and Joe that need to be resolved, and you shouldn't let your female counterpart have so much input in your business, because at the end of the day, women respond out of emotion a lot of the times, and you guys don't. So when you are responding in an emotional way because a woman is advising you to, it's definitely time for you to reevaluate and think about it, okay? All right. So last but not least, let's get some positive messages for Joe. And I'm going to do 7 cards for Joe because he needs the energy. I knew it. I knew you needed 7 cards, Joseph. All right, Joe, don't let your past hold you back. Okay? Joe, your commitment is being tested by the universe and the spirits. Nothing is going to come of this situation. Conclusions are right around the corner for you, Joe. Communication, Joe, is key. Improper communication, Joe. You can't be yelling at people like they're your kids. You're going to have to work through those fears, Joe. You're going to have to work through your fears. You have a real fear of people being hurtful and harmful towards you, or kind of everybody's out to get me type feel, but they're not. People actually love you, and sometimes they just really don't get it, and they don't possess the same common sense that you may have, and that's okay. But I want you to not allow your fear of what a person could possibly be trying to do versus what they're really doing mess you up. Okay? Last but not least, Joe, your dreams need a practical plan. Now, I'm going to say your dreams need a practical plan because some of your wants or demands can be a little unrealistic. And in a business setting, you may want things to be a certain way when you start. But sometimes even Joe Budden has to work his way up with that. Okay? So, I really love you guys over at the Joe Budden podcast. I hope y'all can work this out. If you know Joe Budden and you watch me, please send him this reading because he needs to hear these words. I wish them the best. I love them. I support them either way, together or individually. And I just wanted to come and do a reading for y'all today because that's been one of the hottest topics, and the media is making it disgusting, and we need to keep it at the base of where it is, okay? All right, guys. So I love y'all. I will be going live soon. I'm just trying to get everything situated with my products. I did get my skin products in, y'all. I got them in, honey. Okay, so we're gonna start getting things together so that we can start selling them. They won't be put on the site yet because we're still working on everything, the ins and outs of everything. But I am excited for you guys to get into this good skin hunting. And I'm excited for everyone to really grow with me. We are still working on the site, so if you are having issues, please do not hesitate to reach out to my assistant, and she'll let me know, and we'll work something out to make sure that things are going well for you. But there are still some things that are going on with the site, so we're working on them as diligently as we can, okay? So, okay, guys, I love y'all, and I hope y'all are having a marvelous weekend, and I will see y'all back here soon, okay? All right. Love and light, y'all.